Hello, musically corrected tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 1 Dawn of Souls, Mod of Balance, with me, BlueAnkylo, and of course our cast of characters, Matthew, Luke, David, Pixel, who are carrying us through at a pretty good pace, honestly. We've been kicking butt this run. Pretty strong party overall, even though I have some favorites and least favorites. But it's working out. I figured out what was wrong with my music last episode, I think. You know, in VLC Player, the best media player, if you open up a whole bunch of directories at the same time, with a bunch of albums in it or whatever, it doesn't open subdirectories automatically. It'll open the first one, and then all the songs in there will get added to the playlist. But if it's on random, it won't open other subdirectories until it randomly selects them. Like, it'll just have the top layer in the playlist. So basically, we had like one game just cycling through that music randomly on the playlist, and it would never switch to the other subdirectories until, you know, the top layer got randomly picked, and then all of the smaller ones, all of the songs in that game would be opened. So it's just kind of a weird quirk of it. I opened them all up manually, so it's fine now. So enjoy Final Fantasy 1 through 6 Pixel Remaster tunes is what I'm trying to get to. Before we get too far into today's episode, we got to go buy some magic, and while we're looking for stuff, we certainly can use consumables. You know, it's nice to have a good stockpile of in-battle consumables in a game that sells in-battle consumables. Not like the NES version where you basically don't get any of that. Okay, so here we go. We can finally get Isuna as a spell. Zeal is like attack up for the whole party. Invisera is usually pretty good. And Exit, I mean, you know, it's Exit. Now, strictly speaking, we've got Warp on the Black Mage already, so we don't technically need this, just does it in one spell. So if we think the other 3 level 6 spells are better, we can skip Exit. Warp was like a low level spell, so it was actually pretty cheap on MP, and the competition wasn't that high. In fact, I don't even think there was another level 3 black spell, because, well, maybe there was. Maybe I skipped one. I don't know, was it like Focus or something? One of those spells that nobody ever uses. So I'm actually thinking maybe we skip Exit, which is normally quite nice. And also, in this game, we can get emergency exit items that basically do this anyway. So having access to all these other fun spells, especially because I haven't found a way to cast Invisera for free yet. If we get an item that lets us do any of these, like if we get a weapon or something that lets us raise the whole party's evasion, then sure, I'll use that. But White Robe doesn't do that anymore. And I don't think the Defender casts Blink anymore either, so it's a little bit harder to get some of the more powerful buffs and spells that we used to get. And with that, I think we're gonna go do the Fire Dungeon, which, the bonus dungeon for Fire, the whatever the name, blah 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 blah. Oh, wait, there is one thing to do over here, before I forget. We gotta go learn Lefanish. In fact, we might as well go pick up the chime while we're doing all this stuff anyway. Kind of the last sort of story fetch quest in the main game here. And we could go to the Mirage Tower and do all the fun stuff over there, of course, but I don't know. I think I want to do the Fire bonus dungeon first, at least. Maybe we'll do Mirage Tower after that. We'll save like water and air bonus dungeons for the last. The water bonus dungeon, whatever the name of that one is pretty tough. At least normally speaking, it has some of the most difficult boss fights, and it's just a long dungeon. And then the air one again goes on forever, so we'll save those for kind of the end of the game more than anything. All right, here we go. Take a chime. Now you can go to Mirage. Now we can go to the normal final dungeon. And don't forget there's shops. We don't have access to level 7 or 8 white magic. And we also don't have access to level 8 black magic. Or do we? Did we just get that? Oh, the timing is very nice. We just got access to this, like at level 28 Archmage must be. Okay, well, I don't have enough money. I think Flay was pretty good too, actually. I'd have to drop one of my other level 7 spells. What would we drop if I wanted that? I don't know. Break did kill the Kraken. Huh. Single target. I'll have to double check the other 2 level 8 spells. Flare is obviously very strong. X-Zone might not. But I want to get Flare at the very least. We need to make like 4,000 gold here real quick. Yeah, Viking Axe. Unfortunately, I don't think we can sell anything in Lefane or whatever we're calling this place, Leafland. They don't actually have like a regular shop to sell stuff. But we're pretty strong. Look at our guys just crushing these enemies. I just need, what, 64,000 gold or something like that? Like 1 or 2 more fights? No big deal. This'll do it. Zombies are worth lots of money. I think. Yeah, 1,500 gold. That's plenty. Alright, so that was very convenient timing on going to Lufenia. Not Lefane. Not Lalapo. Alright, I'll take 1 flare. Thank you very much. Let's see how much damage flare can do. So highest spell power, non-elemental damage. Probably pretty expensive on MP. 40's not bad. Boom. Get out of here. Pretty good. It would be cooler if we had a weapon that could just do that for free every turn, but... That's too strong, I guess. They won't let me have fun things. Or, like, what if you put that on, like, a staff that you just randomly got in the first town for 1 gold or 10 gold? Wouldn't that be cool? We've had NES randomizers where you start with a nuke staff. kind of makes the rest of the game too easy. Fun. Very enjoyable. Everyone should do it once. So we want Swamp Island. See some bonus dungeon monsters sneaking out here. Yeah, Hellfire Chasm, that's where we want to be. We'll tent or cottage up. Save up. And we'll see. We should be able to make it through here twice in this episode. There's 4 bosses, but you can fight 2 per trip. Actually, yellow dragons might be kind of dangerous. You never know with the way the... Yeah, kind of dangerous. Just kind of. But we bet you wish I had the Flay spell now. It's fine. We win. We totally survived. So this might not bode super well for our dive through this dungeon. That was brutal. Bad start. But there won't always be yellow dragons to kill us. Not every time. And maybe I could have tried to run away from it anyway, right? Like, I actually don't think I don't think they are considered unrunnable, but who knows? So, as we get to the later and later bonus dungeons, I will be less familiar with the map layouts. There's only technically 8 floors to memorize on this one. The 5th and 10th floors are set. So there's not too many to memorize if you're playing along for the fire dungeon. Twice as many as the earth one, but still not that bad. These guys might be dangerous too, actually. I kind of have bad memories of these in the mod of balance. They have a lot of defense. Funny how quick I'm cycling back to Comet just for non-elemental, probably damage. Oh, we got one. Of course, we're having people die on every one of these difficult battles. That's not great. But yeah, you know, there's not too many of these maps. I should be, well, I'm going for treasure. I don't know if this is a great idea. I don't know if there's anything in these chests that is actually worth picking up. Here's another fight that may or may not be worth it. Well, I picked completely the wrong elemental protection spell. Show me. Surely we can kill him with 2 hastes, right? Maybe. These enemies are definitely more bulky, like defensive-wise, than what I'm familiar with. Could be we're at a relatively low level for what the ROM hack expects, but we want to go this way to get to the exit. And, you know, I could pull up a guide so that I actually looked up in advance where which floors had treasure worth picking up or something like that, but I kind of like to wing these things. Yeah, can we just run? I'm gonna say that we'll kill dragons once to get them in the bestiary, and if they're big fat jerks, then we can just run away from them in the future. Oops. And technically, now that they're in the bestiary, this is the bad floor in the fire dungeon, by the way. Bad luck for us. Once they're in the bestiary, we can decide, like, would it be worth fighting more of those? Let's see. Dark Elementals drop Deathbringer, which is garbage. Silver Dragon drops Aegis Shield, which I don't think we can equip. And we get one for free anyway. So neither of those drop anything we really need. So this is a very large map. And these overworld maps tend to take... They often take a very long time to find the exit. We, however, did not have that problem. Okay, I'm going to go south first. Just remind me next time to go north. Assuming we win this fight. This is not the end of the fire dungeon. This is just a halfway point. But look, it's Kagnazio. What can he do in this game? I don't know exactly. I will put Protect and Invis up. And we'll get all hasted like normal. I don't know if he's got any good elemental attacks we can do anything about. You know, water's not going to be something we can really stop the damage. So if that does 500 damage, we're just dead. We're just dead. Not much I can do about tidal waves, sadly. And our Healera is only 100. That's not very much healing. That's not good. And this guy regenerates as well. That sucks. Alright, let me just try to buff up Matthew's damage as much as I can. Oh, he's doing the same idea. He's got the same trick. Well... I'm running out of MP. We got another boss to fight after this too. Of course. Did I save before this fight? I don't think I did. He just full healed himself. Well, we lose. Well, that's not great. Let me reset. I don't think I made a save before that. Oops. Can't I not? Oh, I can't get to the emulator menu without windowing it. Reset. Sorry about all the flickering there. That was not quite according to plan. I did save right before him. We could try again, or we could try the other one. At least I put the save there. That was not a good sign, though. The fact that he's got a non-elemental AoE spell that basically just one-shots pretty much anyone in the party, and I can only heal 100, right? Like, that's not enough. Let's try Scar Migleon instead. See what he does. Again, I don't think he's got any elements that we can specifically counter, so... Start like normal here. Okay, so he has single target thunder. I guess that kind of sounds familiar. But it would be nice to put null shock on. I hate this guy. Cool, 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 cool. I hate it when bosses can just one-shot even anybody, but especially when they can one-shot the entire group, but it's even worse when they one-shot. Well, it's bad when they one-shot one person, it's even worse when they one-shot the whole group. And honestly, our healing capacity is kind of garbage. You've probably noticed. Oh, I'm gonna skip some of this music. I do kind of remember, if you didn't hear anything for the last couple of minutes, I'm skipping that song because it does remind me that it might get copyright flags. Certain songs on FF6 specifically seem to have a higher rate of getting captured. I think this guy will probably do AoE Thunder now. Try not to die. AoE Poison, there's probably not much we can do about that either. So we got Haste. I don't know. He doesn't remind me of he doesn't do a lot of physical attacks either, the way I remember it. Maybe I should throw some more Elven Bombs in, though, because we can't really heal up faster than his damage. Like, 100 is just not enough. 240 per turn is okay, but Matthew got one shot. So we're getting some real problems with our ability to heal for these difficult bosses now. We're literally not able to out-heal the damage they do. And they're also able to one-shot our monk, which is bad. Not a great sign is what I'm seeing here. Well, our damage output is not a problem. It's, you know, keeping people alive long enough. I'm running out. All MP gone, too. Better hope we kill this guy quick. Alright, well, we're healed, mostly. Text. The person who was buffed got... I didn't see the exact number value, but I healed as much as I could, and he still got wiped out. I'm starting to have some serious concerns about my party composition going to some of these bonus dungeons. I don't think David heals enough. We need, like, a pure healer that gets Healaga and can, like... can heal a lot more per turn is what I'm thinking is we're missing here. Oh boy. This is bad. Yeah, we got some problems. Don't I have a Hermes? I got one Hermes shoes. Sure, whatever. He's probably just gonna die. He did not do enough damage, and he only took 240. Could have been way worse. I'm glad we've got these Elven Bombs. Like, Elven Bomb. Come on. No, we gotta do damage. This is the last of our MP. I know I can use elixirs and stuff, but I'm pretty sure we're just dead. Well, we've been getting lucky on the poison damage, but... I don't know if I should try. His damage is not very high, is what I'm worried about here. Probably should use Elven Balm again, I don't know. This guy is just spamming like crazy. I hate it when bosses do that. They've got like a really powerful AoE, and it does like almost enough damage to kill someone in your group, and they just keep spamming it every turn over and over again. It just... They should have a cooldown or something, you know? 800 damage? Oh, we got him! Well... I don't think we're gonna be finishing this dungeon on this run, let me just say. Let's see how we look. Heal everybody up. Oh, thanks, cats. Sheesh. We got... What did he drop? Another, Judgment Staff or something, was it? Yeah, another Ice 2 Staff. Amazing. Not very important. We can keep going. But I'm definitely starting to think that enchanters are not a very good class for the bonus dungeons, right? Like they're maybe they're fine for regular dungeons, but these super bosses with the big AoEs, I don't think they're very good on it. Oh, come on, I hate these stupid... There's just a random encounter on each of these sparkles. I'm trying to avoid it, and it just... This is one of the more annoying floors. It's not super long, but it's at least we have speed up. Just gonna skip the treasures here. Trying to get not the minimum number of encounters, but just dodge a bunch of them. Okay, I don't want to be in here anymore. This place is no fun. It is. We are in hell. I'm skipping treasure now for sure. There's only like 2 more floors we got to survive though. Wrong way. Forget the exit on this one. Nice. Thanks for that. I'm gonna try to find a solution with our current party for these, well, borderline overpowered enemies, but, I'm definitely starting to worry. I mean, I've said that now probably 5 times, but you know what I mean. It's the non-elemental AoE that you can't really protect against, and you need... It's like in the Dawn of Souls version, not the Mod of Balance version, but just the vanilla remake. If you don't have a white mage or a white wizard for Healaga, you can't really defeat Omega or Shinru because they're just so... They do too much damage per turn. You can't heal it up, basically, without a really powerful white wizard. And I'm thinking in the Mod of Balance there's going to be some of that as well. And an Enchanter is not a white wizard. They're kind of a cross combo class. They don't get as much intelligence. They don't get as much spells, MP, and everything. So I don't know why I bothered going there. There's a couple treasures on this floor you can pick up. You also take damage every few steps or whatever, so kind of annoying. Okay, well this gets us to the final floor, and we've got 2 more fun bosses to choose from. Which does mean we need to... We should try to do this dungeon again to get the other 2 bosses if we can. But, I mean, we barely defeat Migleon. I don't know about... Kagnazio seemed to one-shot us with the, whatchamacallit, with his tidal wave pretty effectively. I'm not sure how we're going to do against Rubicon. But we'll try. At least it's fire, right? Fire we might be better against. Meditate. Play with your gloves. Nulf Blaze. And speed. Alright, he casts something. And instantly one-shot Luke by more... Considerably, like almost double his HP he just did in one hit. So that's not good at all. Here we go. So no shot, no fire, no blaze. It's not gonna be enough. I don't think we're gonna win this fight. I don't think this is gonna be possible. We're not gonna be able to heal as much as we're taking in damage. 922 damage. What's the point? That's insane. Man, I mean, you know, it is a bonus dungeon. Maybe you're not supposed to go here until you're done the last, Am I out of Phoenix Downs? No. Just got reordered. There, you used a level 2 fire. That's not as bad. Good turn order for us. I mean, we certainly do a lot of damage, but, I don't know. So, hurry, Luke. Sorry, life. Sheesh. Maybe Matthew can do it on his own, right? Nope. Good night. Well, that sucks. I'll try the other one, I suppose. Again, I can't... Apparently there's... Oh, no. Control R resets. Never mind. Cat, what are you doing? Sorry, everybody. My cat... I don't know. He's got something up his pants today. He keeps getting into trouble. Knocking stuff over. Being a Kagnazio. Trying to record here, cat. Let's go all the way around back. We'll try, Barbaricia instead. Well, I hope I spooked you. Knocking stuff over while I'm recording it. Alright, let's try the other one. I don't know, maybe she does more physical. She's got like a tornado or something. There's nothing we can do about that either. I think we have to just focus on... Well, okay, there is the you know, the just spam key strike until you get a lucky kill. We could just spam insta-death and hope we win eventually. I don't know about that. But it is an option. It's not a... I don't like that kind of option when you're just using gambling odds to win. Ugh. So I don't... What am I supposed to do? Not good. 3 hits, 550. Very good at all. I don't know, there's not really an easy way to undo blink on an enemy. I was trying to get us some evasion. Only one person has focus. I mean, we could be going for random status effects and stuff. Okay, I think that's the turn to stone spell, right? Okay, cool. You can not hit a focus? Since when is that something you can miss on? It's not cool. At least we haven't seen any AoEs yet. Oh man, we can barely even hit her. Not good. Now, in theory, enchant raises your accuracy, so maybe it counteracts the blink a bit. I don't know. This seems like we're basically never going to hit her now. Unless we can like, put her to sleep or something. I don't think we can undo like 3 stacks of blink. Well. Alright, there's the AoE. And everyone's dead in one shot. Great! She can just kill everybody instantly anytime she wants. This is when I start questioning the balance of the game. When the bosses can just be like, you know what? I don't feel like fighting you anymore. No mute. It's so stupid. It doesn't, like, it's funny. Ha ha ha, hilarious. But that doesn't even feel like a good fight. Can't get out. All we did was we just cast one spell and got lucky and she died. Like, I don't know. Maybe some people really think that's awesome. I'm not impressed. I need to go buy some ethers or something if I'm gonna do another one. We're gonna try to kill the other two bosses. I guess we're doing it with cheese strats to save time, but I don't think our party is really designed very well. Or maybe we just need a bunch of level ups or something, but it doesn't feel like I've got a good counter for high AoE. Like, even if we survived the Cyclone, like, let's say we had 500 hit points and a little bit more magic resistance, and everyone took 450 damage and lived, right? So we grinded up to level 50 and we could survive one hit of it. We can't heal that much damage. Like, well, that is completely useless. Nothing in that shop helped me at all. Crescent Lake, maybe? That's Provoca. Provoking me, game. I don't have enough money. I can probably sell some stuff. Actually, spending all of my money on Phoenix Downs and potions. So what did we get drop-wise? We got an Angel's Ring. That gives you like auto regen or something. I think it's actually glitched in the mod of balance. I don't think you can actually get it. It's in the air bonus dungeon on a floor you normally can't visit or something. I think. So let's see here. We don't need Viking axes. We don't need light axes, really. These things are debatable. That's not a lot of money. Do we want to equip? I guess if you've got a ribbon, you don't need the Protect Ring anymore. I'm not 100% sure how the Angel's Ring is going to work here, to be honest, because it's not an item you can normally get. But if you've got a ribbon, you might as well. I just have some money at least. What am I looking to buy? Maybe, we got lots of high potions. 10 ethers. I got 13 Phoenix Downs. I think we want more ethers. More Phoenix Downs. Like a few tenths. Alright. Money! I wasted too much money on, fancy, weapons and armor that barely did anything. I was hoping they'd cast cool spells, and instead they did almost nothing. Alright, one more run through this. I know, 33 minutes in, but, should be fine. Okay, this time we get to the ship. Now we want to find, probably the airship. This whole... I'm not a huge fan, in general, of these overworld maps. Although I did... Oh, you actually have to find another Oxiel here as well as that? Or not Oxiel, another, yeah. You actually have to find a new Levistone to get the airship. Oh, never mind. You don't always need an airship. So this is one of the maps that does have multiple versions. Well, I think the map's always the same, but the exit can be in different locations. So depending on your layer you find it on, you might have to search and search and search for the exit. That's the overworld map is my least favorite. I mean, it's cool. I like the idea. But when you're in a rush, it just goes on and on and on. There's like a treasure room over here. Yeah. Hey, look, stamina plus. Those are something. I don't know if stamina pluses do anything, but some small HP per level gain, you know. Pretty minor. I didn't check the room here last time. Yeah, could have got an antidote value for all the poison or all the burn damage we're taking running around here. One antidote's worth it. Enjoy the end of Final Fantasy IV though. And those pixel remasters. Let's talk about something positive, like the music from the pixel remasters. So good. I should play some pixel remasters again. Remember when we did the solo Cecil challenge run? Boy, that was a challenge. Okay, we beat the north side. So how are we gonna win this fight? Well, tell you how we're not gonna not win this fight. We're not doing it the normal way anyway. Ah, we put him to sleep. That's pretty good. And then we just killed him. Nice. What a balanced game. You know, I feel like it's fair to make fun of it because it's called the mod of balance. It's not called the mod of imbalance. So the idea was to balance the game better, I guess, is the idea. And some parts, I agree, are definitely better balanced. Not all parts, though. What is with this everyone friggin' silence nonsense? Again, through ribbons, you know. Ribbons mean nothing. I prefer when ribbons mean you're actually immune to statuses, you know. I don't just want to be hit. I don't want to be silenced half the time because I've got a ribbon on. I want to be silenced 0% of the time. Does that make me a greedy Ankylo? I don't care. These devil hounds do a lot of damage, actually. Not that way. This way. Treasure. No. Just one person died. Could be way worse. Also, did we not get a... We legitimately don't have a raise spell? Like, usually you get a raise spell at level 5, right? Unless I missed it. I gotta say, I'm sorry, David, but your class... We really very, very nearly died in that fight, didn't we? I don't think enchanters are very good. I think from the very beginning of the game, I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna work out, and now that we're getting closer to the end, I'm like, yeah, definitely not working out. We gotta go up and around on this one. And surprisingly, like, we talked about this before too, but like, look at the resistance there. The enchanter actually has, other than Black Belt Master, the lowest resistance in the group, which is just not really good for trying to stay alive, you know? Right and down. Yeah, yellow dragons are pretty spooky. What did the, Is that what, Kagnazio dropped? I didn't even check. Could have equipped that, I guess. Didn't even see it. I didn't even know I could equip it. Alright, we're gonna do this again. I can't believe we just got killed by one yellow dragon. Just tried to run away from it, and it was just trying to kill us brutally. Happy thoughts, everybody. Balance, very balanced. Focus on the balance. Like all things. You gotta die half the time for things to be balanced. That's the rule. Should have bought more high potions. I don't know where I'm going anymore. These floors are all blending together. Are they blending in for you two guys? I think it's up and left again. This is the one I died on, right? Yeah, this is the floor I died on. I should remember this. was supposed to be just a chill. I should... You know what? If we manage to kill Rubicon, I'm definitely going somewhere more fun. Like, I guess this is the floor we died on. But I want to go to the Mirage Tower and get all the presents over there, you know. Those floors are less random, and I generally know what's in the treasure chest ahead of time, so I can look forward to the goodies. We were so close to being on the 10th floor. Maybe I didn't, you guys can yell at me if I didn't heal up enough between battles or something. Sometimes I just... Overconfidence, it's the mind killer. So next time we gotta kill another... Well, do you want to kill a Kagnazio or a Scar Migleon again? Because we gotta kill another one. What we can do, if you're curious, is like, which one gives you better loot if you're gonna fight them again? So we can either fight... We can get a Judgment Staff or a Crystal Shield. I don't think either of these are very good, so it doesn't really matter. We've already got 2 of these. I guess we'll go for that. Doesn't really matter. I gotta remember to save after this fight and all that, just so I don't get killed by whatever. We also put him to sleep last time, which was kind of fun. I know, there's a paralyzed spell that's really good, I remember. Break works too, just insta-death. Instant death for days. Okay, well, we have an extra Crystal Shield. Turns out it's actually very easy to beat these super bosses. You just kill them instantly with 1 spell. No need to worry about buffing your characters or having anyone. We could just do a solo Black Mage run and forget about all these other punks, basically. That's what I'm seeing. Oh, we haven't killed a Death Elemental yet. For the Bestiary, my friends. Luke seems to have died. Zephyr Cape. I wonder if those are any good. Well, it's certainly no Crystal Shield, that's for sure. Not even as good as an Elven Cloak. Alright, garbage. We have not killed a Poison Elemental either, technically. But I think you guys know why I run from all these fights now. 1,000 damage. As if that's fair. So there is a spell that's basically just 1,000 needles. It's a level 8 black magic. So glad that they get that. Are these... We actually can't run from them? Oh, have I saved it recently? I better save after this fight. This is not not a good fight. All right, I do not like the encounters here. The last sort of split of encounters have been just okay. Blue Troll's fine. Fair and balanced. Okay, I went to a dead end. Oh man, these... And again, we can't actually run from these. The ribbons not protecting us from stun is pretty gross. I know, but... What's the point of having ribbons if they don't even do their job, you know? So I don't like this map. It's too mazy, and I don't like the encounter zone. So there's the escape, and we can get it. Okay, we haven't needed an airship yet, so a little bit lucky on these maps not needing to find the airship to get out of there. So that part's good. I still don't like those maps very much. And the encounters on that one was just... well, you saw. I don't have to explain it. This is definitely multiple step-ups from the non-modded dungeons. Just the average enemy encounter strength has gone up quite a lot. Remember which way to go. I think this is it. I did remember which way to go. Okay, just the dumb crystal. I hate this so much. They did that on purpose, you know. They make you... No. Are these unrunnable? Is that actually the thing? You can't escape from yellow dragons? I thought I ran from one before. I mean, we need like 2 or 3 comets to kill it. Just 2, you know. They're easy. Okay, well, if they are in fact unescapable battles, although they can still nearly just kill us all instantly with their thunderbolts, at least I'll know next time to just not run away, I guess. I still hate them. Go this way. Dang it. The frame skip got me that time. Well, we made it. Okay, here we go, boys and gals. This has been a trial, definitely a trial. Definitely want to save. Okay, maybe we're under-leveled. Maybe these are supposed to be super difficult. Maybe you're just supposed to use Key Strike all along. I don't know. No break. No Key Strike. No sleep. So 0 for 3. Got one of ours. Not looking great for Team Blue. Hilarious. See, this is why I normally don't like to use status ailment strategies, right? Because if you don't hit anything, then you've done literally 0 damage. There's no coming back from it. At this point, you either kill him with insta-death or you lose. I mean, it's fine. It's just... he's just toying with his food at this point. I don't like this. This is like... This is blasphemy, guys. I do not like the feeling of, like... We're gonna try to win by resetting and just waiting for one shot. Yeah, Not my favorite. Well, we got another ribbon. That's good. And he dropped the Braveheart, which nobody can use. Yay! But I mean, the one ribbon is good, but farming this boss is pointless, basically. Oh, did I, Right, we have another crystal shield that no one can use. Well, the ribbon... I'm gonna throw that on Luke. No. I'm gonna throw it on Matthew. Luke loses a bit less. Alright. Well, fire bonus dungeon complete, guys. Amazing, right? Totally legitimately beat it without any kind of cheesy strats. Absolutely fair and balanced. Let's go sell some garbage and see what we want to do with our money. And I guess next episode, we're gonna go to the Mirage Tower and just have a more fun time. I want to check the spells out and stuff, right? That's what we can do. Dare he? I can't break out of paralyze. We'll just balance our HP a bit. Yeah, I will say that we're probably a bit underleveled. You know, the enemies are scaling up pretty high all over the place. Although we jumped into the bonus dungeons and maybe got into some fights that we weren't quite prepped for. I don't know. It's really hard for me to know when you're supposed to go to those kinds of dungeons, you know, in the way the game is designed. So we've got Flare, we've got Stop. I'm gonna pick up Flay. We've already got Flay. Wait. What did I pick up? here for today's episode. Not much else I could do other than go to Mirage. That'll take a while to get through. There's some shopping and stuff, but we don't have much money right now. I would like some more high potions. Can I sell? Is there anything? Let's see. I mean, I feel bad selling some of these, but okay, let me double check before I sell them. What did they even do? Is there any reason to hold on to the priest staff? Is there any reason to hold on to the rune staff? I think it's heal 1. Not even as good as an elven bomb, so that's garbage. And cure 2. So that's like, unfortunately, although they're free, you know, they don't have to spend anything, you know, they're kind of trash. And Judgment Staff is Ice 2. That's not very good either, really. I already have one equipped, so whatever. And then Rune Staff was Cure 2. Again, not amazing. And it's not as good as the Enchantress Sword for physical. I'll hold on to the Black Cowl. Yeah, I'll hold on. We've got lots of money again. That's fine. That's all I wanted, was some cash bucks. What do I want to buy? High potions. Actually, it might be time to buy X potions. No, high potions are much cheaper, and I think high potions are probably the best bang for your buck for like mid-dungeon healing out of combat. And we still have no way to resurrect people other than Phoenix Downs. These Elven Bombs are turning out to be my best AoE heal. We have to go to Crescent Lake as well. Shopping trip! Just a fun end of the episode shopping trip. No big deal here. Nothing to see here. I mean, I'm still enjoying the mod. You know, I'm having a good time. I do think some of the balance is still not quite the way I would settle it, but hey, it's not my mod. And I know there's a tremendous amount of work that got put into making these kinds of things, so it's not totally fair for me to critique it too harshly when it's just a, you know, a fan project to, you know, it does say to make it the difficulty, to make it more difficult, because the Dawn of Souls remake is pretty easy, so I do understand they want to make it more difficult. That's totally fair. Yeah, a bunch of X potions. Turbo Ethers for boss fights. Dry Ethers are just really very expensive, but a couple for final boss fights might be good. Okay, I think we've done enough basic prep. Obviously, we can always grind and stuff, but I have been trying not to grind, you know. Part of the difficulty is keeping your level a little bit fair. If you let your levels get too high, then everything's going to get easier anyway. So we're level 30. You know, Matthew just got 6 attacks at 57, so his DPS should be going up kind of crazy quickly right now. So that's good. Okay, well, let's call that an episode, and next time we'll go back to our regularly scheduled penultimate dungeon normally. And then we'll talk about Chaos Shrine versus Water and Air bonus dungeons. And we'll see which ones I want to do first. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Anyway, thanks for watching, Future Tubers. Hope you've enjoyed having a semi-casual run. We'll see. It's less casual with those last couple boss fights that we had to key strike out. But at least we have an alternative victory strategy. It's just a little bit... I don't like the idea of just reloading until we get a... whatever the odds are on the insta-death. That just doesn't seem... I don't know. Finish that sentence for me in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.